हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण महामंत्र की श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय। Hare Krishna, welcome to everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. ममता माता जी, बहुत दिनों बाद, very nice. Welcome to the class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम् नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं साजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So we touched up to here last.
No, we are not able to see the slides.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, because I had to make you co-host, so it went away.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, welcome.
अंदर की स्वागतम। Okay. We touched up to here last week. सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय साधन शक्ति रेखा चाये वयस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि। So this is like the entire summary of entire Devi Puran. If you read entire Devi Bhagavatam, the summon essence of this is written here. Maybe I should share the Goloka chart again. You can see this chart, right? Okay. So here, this entire Srishti is managed by Devi. That is what Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Rekha Chayeva Yasya Chayeva. She is the shadow, Chaya ante shadow of Krishna. She is a shadow of Krishna. Chayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga. So Durga or Devi Dham, this entire creation is under the control of Durga Devi. So Durga ante koda fort. It is a fort. You cannot cross a fort. So everything is under her control. Chaye Vayasya. She is the shadow of Krishna. Ante shadow నీకు నీడ కనిపిస్తే వెలుతురు కనిపించదు, వెలుతురు కనిపిస్తే నీడ కనిపించదు. సో నీడలో ఉంటే when you are in the shadow, you cannot see the light. When you are in the light, you cannot see the shadow. Right? The same way in this material manifestation, in this creation, we are all present here inside. That is why we cannot see Krishna. But moment you see Krishna, this shadow doesn't exist anymore for us. So that is the process of Krishna consciousness. Moment you become Krishna conscious, you are not in Maya consciousness. But moment you are in Maya consciousness, that means you are not in Krishna consciousness. So, and here it is very clearly mentioned, this entire operation of Pralaya, Srishti, Pralaya. Read this sloka again. See, Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya means all three things are controlled by Durga. Chaye Vayasya. And who is she? She is the shadow. Chaye Vayasya Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga. Ichchanurupam apiyasya cha cheshtate sa. Ichchanurupam. By the will of the Lord, she is conducting this. She is in charge, but by whose Ichcha? By the Ichcha of Krishna, of Govinda, she is doing this. He is given in charge. Ichchanurupam apiyasya cheshtate sa. She is conducting this on the, she conducts, cheshtate sa. She is conducting on the Ichcha of Govinda. And this is what Brahmaji is saying. And of course, here what we have to understand, simple ga cheppadaniki, in three divisions, there is Krishna and his potencies, and Krishna's separated energy, which is Maya Shakti. And within that separated energy also is all the jivas. So jiva is called Tatashta Shakti. Antaranga Shakti, Bahiranga Shakti. There are two Shaktis. Antaranga Shakti, internal potency of Krishna. Bahiranga Shakti, Krishna's external energy. And Jiva is Tatashta. So if he want, he can be under the control of Antaranga Shakti, or he can be under the control of Bahiranga Shakti. But he has to be under control. Jiva cannot be separate. Jiva cannot be independent. But he has to be under control of either Antaranga Shakti or Bahiranga Shakti. You can pause me if you are not able to follow. This is Jiva. So Jiva completely under Bahiranga Shakti is in Maya. That is when he gets Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi. So even while in the material world, the Jiva can come under the control of Antaranga Shakti. And what is Antaranga Shakti for us right now? Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is Antaranga Shakti of Krishna. You can be under the control of Mahamantra. So that is why we chant Mahamantra regularly. So, of course, the recommendation is 24 hours you should remember. But by the mercy of Prabhupada, at least 2 hours, 16 mala, if you chant, you will be under the control of Mahamantra. Any questions there? Clear?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
By control, you mean we are under protection of the Mahamantra, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So by chanting this throughout, we automatically are not only in protection, but everything is taken care of.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Now, when you don't do that, you are still under the care of the Lord only, but under the care of external energy of the Lord.
Okay.
So by design, this material world by design is inflicted with pain.
Yeah.
Just like Prabhupada gives the example, by design, the government created a jail where everything there is pain created to the prisoner. That is by design.
Okay.
So the only way the prisoner can get relief from that pain is to get out of the jail and be a good citizen.
Okay.
So the philosophy also is the same. So if you want to get relief from this material misery, then you have to get out of this material.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the point.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So now the next sloka you'll see, he spoke about Durga, now he's speaking about Shiva. Kshiram yatadadi vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tata pratagasti heto yashambhutamapi tata samupeti karyad govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So here is talking about Shambhu. So, and who is this Shambhu? The example is given, Kshiram yata dadi vikara vishesha yogat. Vishesha yogat is very important. So just like milk is transformed into yogurt, it is a special transformation. Vishesha means it's a special transformation. So this particular example is given. Why? Because the milk can become into yogurt at any time it wants. But yogurt doesn't become milk again. That means Krishna or Vishnu decides to become Shiva. Now, this is not an avatar. This is not an avesha. It is nothing of any of the categories that we spoke about. All the 6 categories of avatars we spoke about before, it is none of that. That is why he's talking about Vishesha Yoga. There is a special transformation where Vishnu is transforming into Shiva. It's a very special category. Only for a certain purpose he is doing it. And he is the master of Durga. So in the Goloka chart, if you see, then you will see Mahesh Dham. You all remember that, right? Should I show that again? See, Shambhu is Mahesh Dham. Devi Dham and Mahesh Dham. So this region is Mahesh Dham, and it is separate, is very special. Now, the Acharyas have explained the position of Shiva in a very special way. Sorry. Now, let's say if Jiva has complete realization that there are, Jiva is also, soul is transcendental, spiritual in nature. So, when the soul gets all the qualities in full, that is like Lord Brahma. So, Brahmaji is like a Jiva. So, he can exhibit all the qualities in full, transcendental qualities. And that is measured as 50 qualities. So, a Jiva can at best become like Brahma. He cannot exhibit more than that. That is the maximum potential of a Jiva. Now, beyond that, there are 5 more qualities which Lord Shiva can exhibit. So that is, he's changeless, he's all cognizant, just like Paramatma, he's all cognizant. He can tell everything what is happening in the entire cosmos. He's ever fresh, just like Krishna, Navayavanam, and he's Satchidananda. He also has a same body like Satchidananda, like Krishna. So these are the, and of course, he possesses all mystic perfections. So these are the 5 things that he can exhibit. So Lord Shiva exhibits these 5 extra. So beyond those 5, another 5 qualities Narayana exhibits. So Narayana exhibits another 5 qualities. That is, he has inconceivable potency. That means we are talking about how Vishnu is expanding. Deeparchireva dashantaramapyupetya. We spoke about one candle lighting so many other candles, right? Like that, unlimited avatars of Vishnu expansions are happening all the time. It's inconceivable potency, and it is constantly increasing. So that potency we cannot even conceive what kind of potency that Narayana Vishnu is exhibiting. And unlimited universes are coming out of his body. That also we saw in that chart. He is the original source of all incarnations, right? And he is the giver of liberation, Mukunda. Nobody else can give liberation. Only Krishna or Narayana can give liberation, Mukti. So when Ravanasura was also praying to Shiva, he could not give. Like Hiranyakashipu, he was praying to Brahma, he could not give. But Mukunda is the only one who can give Mukti. That's why it's called Mukunda, Krishna, Mukunda. So he's the only one who can give liberation. He is the attractor of all the liberated souls. So even if you are liberated, in a liberated state of mind, one should not have any more attraction left. But such liberated souls also are attracted to this personality of Narayana. So these are the 5 extra things that Narayana exhibits beyond Lord Shiva. And beyond Narayana's qualities, there are 4 more that only Krishna exhibits, and not even Narayana does not do that. One is, of course, playing the flute. Only Krishna plays the flute. Krishna performs all these wonderful Rasa Leela and wonderful pastimes of Goloka Vrindavan. That only Krishna does. Nobody else does. And he's always surrounded with devotees. That also only Krishna does. And he has super excellence beauty. That beauty is so beautiful that even all the Lakshmis want to leave Vaikunta and want to come to Goloka Vrindavan to see Krishna. So these are the 4 additional things that Krishna is exhibiting. Now don't get confused with the 64 qualities that we spoke in the last week. Each petal is one quality we spoke, right? Those are different than these 64 transcendental qualities of Jiva. These are different and those are different. Hope I'm not confusing you.
So out of this 50, generally, Jiva cannot get 64. So
No.
Jiva can get maximum of 50, which
Correct.
is Brahma can get. So
Correct.
generally, how many qualities is it normal that a Jiva will have? Brahma is the highest, but a normal Jiva like us.
Anything less than this, that's all. Less
There is
than
none.
50. Yeah. Even a yogi can come up to 50.
Okay.
And I've not, now sometimes Brahma, there are special cases, Brahma can also exhibit these 5 qualities in special cases. So Brahma and Shiva can exhibit up to here. Now, this does not in any way make Lord Shiva different from Vishnu. This is a very fine tattva. Shiva tattva is very delicate. So there are a lot of places where Jiva Goswami says, if you think Shiva and Vishnu are same, you are committing an aparadh. And if you think they are different, you are committing an aparadh. So it is very fine tattva. They are same at the same time, they are different. Achintya Bheda Veda Tattva applies even for Lord Shiva and Vishnu Tattva. They're very special. But in our parampara, Gaudiya Vaishnava parampara, how we view Lord Shiva as a supreme is the incarnation of Shuddha Bhakti. He is Prema Avatar. He is Prema Avatar. Like Advaita Acharya of the Panchatattva is also Lord Shiva, Sadashiva. So we consider he is the pinnacle of all the Vaishnavas. That's how we take Lord Shiva as the pinnacle. He is the highest of bhakti. He is the highest of all the Vaishnavas. He is the highest of Prema Bhakti. So, as far as the avatars are concerned, just understand he is Krishna, but who is transformed himself separate from all the avatars. He's not an avatari. He's not like become one of the avatar. No, Krishna himself transformed into Lord Shiva. So is a very special position actually. So there are a lot of scriptures where all the Goswamis, the 6 Goswamis that we talk about, they spoke extensively about Lord Shiva and how he is the supreme. So here there's one quote from Hari Bhakti Vilas by Rupa Goswami. The next quote beautifully describes the oneness and non-difference of Lord Shiva and Vishnu. Sanatana Goswami mentions Vishnu is the form of Shiva and Shiva is the form of Vishnu. Vishnu is Shiva's heart and Shiva is Vishnu's heart. Just as Vishnu is full of Shiva, Shiva is full of Vishnu. Thus, I see no difference between them. Etantaram na pashyami. No antaryami. There is no difference. When asked about the Vishnu and Shiva oneness, Advaita Vamsha Acharya of Nikunja Gopala Goswami responded by bringing his 2 hands together while saying, Shiva and Krishna are one. So, offense of seeing 2. So, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, Prabhupada's guru, he mentioned how Shiva is not a second Godhead other than Krishna. There is only one Godhead. There are no 2 Godheads. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. You cannot say there are 2 Godheads. Those who entertain such discriminating sentiment commit a great offense against the Supreme Lord. And this is the second Namaparad. The supremacy of Shiva is subservient to that of Govinda. Hence, they are not really different from each other. So this is that's what we were talking about. It's a very fine tattva. One should not be over enthusiastic to say that, yes, now I've figured it out, both are same. So let's talk about them in the same manner. So Krishna and Shiva is same. So, but immediately Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is saying, no, when you say the Supreme Personality of Godhead is only one, that is Krishna. You cannot say there are two. But at the same time, you have to understand Shiva is not different from Vishnu. So you cannot, it takes a lot of, for convenience, people in India, they just make all are same. Everybody is same. Any Devata worship is same. No, it is not same. Krishna tells everywhere in the Bhagavad Gita, if you worship a Devata, you go to that particular demigod's place. You will not come to Krishna. And the demigods, all the demigods are in the material world only. They are not beyond the material world. They are not beyond the material world. Including Lord Shiva, he is in the Tatashta region. He is not, even though he is above Devi Dham, Mahesh Dham is beyond. Mahesh Dham is beyond Devi Dham, but still that is not a spiritual abode. Only Vaikuntha Loka is spiritual abode, not here.
Do you know that the Shambhu Dham, that we are just above Mahesh Dham, there is Shambhu Dham, right? So Shambhu Dham, it is inside the Brahma
No,
Jyoti,
it's
the
called
other side.
Sadashiva Loka. Sadashiva Loka.
Sadashiv. Yeah, Sadashiv Loka. I could not read it. So
Okay.
Sadashiv Loka. So in that, there is a Loka like a planet and all that.
Yeah. It's like Vaikuntha Loka.
It's
It's
like
never,
Vaikuntha Loka.
never annihilated. When
No.
Pralaya comes, all
So-
this is annihilated. Not here. Not Sadashiva Loka is never annihilated.
No, my question is that in Sadashiv
You can
Loka,
go there. Yeah, you can go there.
yeah, if you go there also Jivas are performing, their service to Shiva, right? And there will
Yeah,
be
but
all the...
but a devotee, that is a difference. A devotee accepts Shiva as a Vaishnavanam Param, Vishnu Aradhanam. Of all the great Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu, of all the Vaishnavas, devotees accept Shiva as the topmost Vaishnava. So when you approach Shiva as a topmost Vaishnava, as a Vaishnava, he will recommend everybody to go back to Vaikuntha. He will not say to come and stay here. But those who approach Shiva, like all the demigod, all the demons and all the Rakshasas, Yakshas, they worship Shiva, they tend to be here only. Just like all the demons, when Krishna is killing, where are they getting entrance into Brahma Jyoti?
So Brahma Jyoti or Sadashiv Loka?
No, when Krishna is killing demons, demons get entry only up to Brahma Jyoti. They merge in the, like Kamsha, when everybody, Shishupala, when Krishna killed, they are merging into Brahma Jyoti. That's all.
But then they are the Dwarpal, no? So they will go back into...
Yeah, that's a different position for them. But rest of the demons who are all killed, they all get only Brahma Jyoti. So somebody approaches demigods, they get to the place where demigods are there. They cannot go beyond the demigods planet. That's what Krishna is explaining in the 7th chapter. I'll pause here. Any questions?
I think nobody has any questions.
No questions.
You can continue maybe for a little more time.
We'll go to the next sloka.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Deeparchire vahi dashantaram abhyupetya deepayate vivarte hetu samana dharma yastadrage vahi cha vishnutaya vibhati govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Now he's talking about Vishnu. How Vishnu is expanding, just like candles. You take one candle, then you take another candle and you light that candle. Now, both the candles, can you tell any difference? You cannot tell. Now, keep on lighting more candles. Now, all the candles, hundreds of candles will look exactly same. Correct? But there is one original candle. So that original candle, you are that original candle. And this is talking about expansion of Vishnu. Vishnu forms. These are not avatars. Don't get confused with avatars. This is what he's talking about, expansion of Vishnus. And they're all exactly same. There is no difference between one Vishnu and another Vishnu. All Vishnus are same. So this is how Krishna is expanding. He's glorifying Krishna. This is like I just said, in the 55 qualities, this is what Narayana's quality is this. He expands unlimitedly. And from this Narayana, unlimited universes also are coming. This is a second quality which Lord Shiva also does not do. So Lord Shiva does not expand himself like this. Only Narayana does. Even though they both are same. Even though he himself is Vishnu. And he is limited to expanding himself into 11 Rudras. That's all.
So 11 Rudras in the spiritual world or 11 in his
In Sadashiva.
in the material?
In the material. That is only for doing the Tandav Nritya and spreading the fire. All the 11 Rudras will do the dance. It's
So
mentioned in detail in 5th canto.
Just like in Vaikuntha planets, all the Vishnus are expanding continuously.
Correct.
So in Sadashiv Loka, in
He is
that
expanding
Loka, he will
like
expand
11.
only up to 11 times.
11 Rudras, and all the 11 Rudras will do Tandav Nritya and spread the fire across the entire creation, the entire Devidam.
No, you put that chart again. No, the Sadashiv Loka is in the Brahma Jyoti, right? Above the material.
Yeah.
So over here in this place, Shiva also expands, but up to 11 times only. You're saying in Sadashiv Loka also.
Shiva and Lord Shiva and Shambhu are all one.
That's what I'm saying. So he expands. So I'm just asking, in that the planets are there, just like Vishnu, Vaikuntha planets. In that there are so many planets. So in Sadashiv Loka also there will be different planets. And
you are asking 11 Rudras ke liye 11 separate Sadashiva Lokas.
No. In the Sadashiv Loka, in that only, there will be so many maybe planets of 11, no planets like that. I'm asking.
No. It's not mentioned like that. At least I have not read like that.
Okay. So the original 11 are in Sadashiv Loka, we have to understand. And that comes back into the material world also and spread the fire.
Correct. So when we're talking about Kailasha in here in Bhuloka, so when Lord Shiva comes, he comes with his Kailasha.
So originally Kailash is in Sadashiv
Kailash
Loka.
Is here. Yeah. That is Kailash. So when he comes, like Krishna, when he comes with Vrindavan Dham. So even Shiva comes with his Kailash Parvat. So that is why Kailash is here.
Okay. So now, very technical question. Now we are telling Bhuloka, we are in one of the planet of Bhuloka, right?
Correct.
In the Bhuloka. We are in the seventh layer of this.
Yeah.
In this, now we have this place, Bharat Bhumi. In that, there is a Kailash Parvat. Like that, in other slices
Bubbles.
also, there will be not other bubble. Now, this is the Bhuloka slice, right? of this
Correct.
right? In
Lotus
that
stem.
lotus stem, in that Bhuloka, there
Hmm.
is a country which is Bharatvarsha. In that
Hmm.
there is a Kailash. Like that, in Maharloka, in Swarloka, in Bhuvarloka, also there will be a Kailash or no? Don't know.
Possible, because it is just like the same Meru Parvata is there from bottom Patala to up Satyaloka, which we cannot see. It's another dimension hoga. So same thing, one dimension only we are seeing of Bhuloka, that Mount Kailash. Because one place you will read in Mahabharata that Pandavas are walking towards the Himalayas, towards Kailash Parvat. And then they disappear. Very soon they disappear. And the next thing you know, they are in Patal Loka.
Patal Loka.
Yeah, they meet Yamraj. And the conversation is there with Yamraj. And then after that, they are going back to Vaikunta. How is that? We don't know the journey, how it is happening. So possible, I mean, like, they're definitely different dimensions.
There is a dimension and there are those roles, what they call? Pathways.
Like black holes or pathways.
Black holes or pathways in which you actually enter and you come out from another.
We don't know that. Yeah.
There
See,
will
even
be
if you
sure.
see this, even if you see this dimension like this, the flat earth concept will come into picture. So, because these are layers of cake. These are like 14 layers of cake. Now, they are round only, but I don't know. We don't know at least.
It's like this, like the cake, like how we stack up cake slices, one on top of the other, like that. These 14 planetary systems are in that way.
Yeah, this is one slice.
So we are in one of this slice, which is called.
Yeah. See, this slice, Niche, there is Vasudev, means Ananta, Kurma, and then Meru Parvata in the middle. You can see. And then the 4 elephants which are balancing the disc. And then the Surya Deva is, taking Mount Meru as an axle in the center with the pole. And then his chariot is going around the 4, around this disc. So I think there was a picture here. See, this is a top view of that same picture. This is one disc. One disc is this we are seeing. So in between the discs are the 7 oceans of salt, sugarcane, liquor, ghee, milk, yogurt, and pure water. See here, axle is there, Mount Meru, and Surya Deva's chariot is going around like this. Priyavrata Maharaj made these 7 holes with his chariot when he went around. That's what it says in Bhagavatam.
So these are the top, but then these are the 7 on the top. There are 7 at the bottom also.
Top view. Yeah.
There are 7 at the bottom also.
View. Yeah. See, these are the 8 directions. These are the 8 directions of which Bhishma Dev is the one who got the lifespan of all these 8.
So then when Bhishma Dev came, then who is taking care at that time over there? Another soul gets.
His position is, but all 7 brothers are there already. I think, like Yamaraj also gave his position to somebody else when he came.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, here also, material world also has a similar petals. But there are only, petals are limited to 1,000 petals. And this is also a reflection of the spiritual world again. You see, the architecture is exactly same like spiritual world. This is what we keep talking about, the mirror. When you see image in the mirror, what you see inside the mirror is not real, but it gives an indication that something real is somewhere outside the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So the entire architecture is exactly same.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, right?
Mm.
Not only amazing, it's quite confusing also. So
It
huge.
is. Oh, I think we've heard it so many times
You have to keep
repeatedly.
on hearing, only then something will sink in.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard it so many
See,
classes,
we
so
don't
many times.
understand because sometimes because it's in a different dimension, we don't understand how is it that a turtle is supporting everything, and where can you go down to find this turtle. In fact, just like we are trying to go and find, Brahma ji also did the same thing. You know that Brahma, he came down from this lotus and he followed this entire stem up to the bottom, right? He was very curious, just like us. He's very curious. How did everything happen? So he followed the entire stem, he came down, and guess what happened? He did not find Vishnu. Why? Immediately Vishnu went inside Brahma's heart and he was hiding. So you cannot find Krishna just like that. By mechanical process, you cannot find Krishna. And when Brahmaji came down, he could only hear the voice of this Karana Samudra waves were splashing on the stem, and he was hearing the sound thap, like that. Thap sound was coming. The only sound he could hear was thap. Then he got a clue from inside his heart. Thap means tapasya. He has to perform tapasya. Then he went back up and he did tapasya for 100 years. Brahma's 100 years he did tapasya, or some 100 years he did tapasya. Indra's 100 years or something. Then he got the audience. Then Krishna spoke to him. What is his purpose? Then when he gave him darshan, he got excited. Wow, he got a real view into the spiritual world. Then he started reciting what we are reading now called Brahma Samhita. That's how we are all getting the information. So whatever Brahma is saying, then you have to, just like Prabhupada said, like a miner, you go do mining, right? I had some chance of experience of going into the mining business a little bit. So in that 1 ton of matti, you take 1 ton, you know how 1 ton is how many grams?
100,000.
No.
How many grams?
1,000 kilos is a ton.
Oh.
1,000
1,000 into
grams.
1,000.
1,000 grams is 1 kilo.
1,000 into 1,000.
1 million grams. 1 million grams of matti you take. In that, if you find 5 grams of gold, 1 million grams of gold or 5 grams of gold, if you find, it is considered a very good mine. Understand? 5 grams
Prabhuji, it
will
is
be.
very complicated, very complicated. We just keep listening.
Oh, Ghumyo. Your mind is just going chakkar mein.
Okay, just simple way. Okay, I'll just tell in a simple way. The Lord is lying down on inside this bubble. He's lying down and half is filled with water, and the Lord is lying down, and he is lying down on top of Sesha, and from his navel there is one stem which comes out. Okay, automatically it just comes out when the creation happened. And at the top of the stem, there is a flower which grows, and on top of the flower, there is one person who is born, and his name is Brahma. And
Brahma.
and this stem is there, no? It is actually in this entire stem, there are 17 lokas.
14.
Sorry, 14 lokas. In the stem, there are 14 lokas, from Satya Loka to Patal Loka. And in that, so if you see, now this is a stem, right? It's a cylinder. In that cylinder, there, if you cut it into different sizes, the dimensions are also given. And then that is, each one is one loka. Satya Loka, Bhuvar Loka, Mahar Loka, all these one. And this that we are seeing, this, no, this like this is the slice. Inside this slice, there are a lot of planets. Okay, and we are in one of the planet in this Bhuloka. In the Bhuloka slice.
Yes.
What are you showing? Are you able to understand this much at least? This
Yes,
much you
Mataji.
understand? This you understand? थोड़ा समझ में आ रहा है ना? ये स्लाइस के अंदर हम लोग हैं, और ये स्लाइस जो है, हर एक स्लाइस जो है वो कनेक्टेड है एक मेरू पर्वत के साथ. बीच में जो है ना, कंटिन्यूस एक मेरू पर्वत जा रहा है, जो जिसके अराउंड सब सारी स्लाइस है बेसिकली. तो ये जो स्लाइड दिखा रहे हैं ना, that is what it means. And there are so many other fine things that, you know, how it is balancing and everything, how the sun is moving. सन जो है वो, ये जो मेरू पर्वत है ना, उसको बीच में पॉइंट रखते हुए ऐसे उसके अराउंड मूव हो रहा है, ऐसे प्रभु एक्सप्लेन कर रहे थे. ठीक है? आई थिंक दीज आर ऑल वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड topics.
Cosmology and all that it goes into. Yeah, it's very complicated.
पर आपको कहाँ तक समझ में आया? शिवलोक का समझ में आया आपको?
Shivloka nahi, at least we
Okay,
came to a point.
tell me what you understood about Shiva and Vishnu. Simple.
Okay.
No, let me not confuse myself, because you at one point you said it is like, if you believe that Shiva and Vishnu are one, then it is not, but actually they are the same. So it is going above level.
Yes.
Above head.
So finally what he told is that according to our acharyas, according to the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, Shivaji is considered as a best devotee. We have to take him like that, in that consciousness, that he is not different from the Lord, but at the same time he is a pinnacle of devotion, of prema bhakti.
Vishesha Yoga. Vishnu has so many varieties of Shaktis. That much you understood?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the expansions is this, like candle. One candle lighting another candle. That is how Vishnu is expanding here. Okay. That is one way.
In this picture on the top.
In this picture, you see. Vaikunta. This is how he is expanding, like candle. One candle is going. All candles are same. This is one type of expansion. Another type of expansion is called the avatars, which we spoke about, the 6 avatars, you remember?
I don't think they remember.
Okay. It's called Leela avatar, Guna avatar, Shakti Avesh avatar, Yuga avatar, Manvantara avatar. These avatars we spoke about once. Purusha avatar.
I think I missed this class. Okay.
Okay. These avatars is one category. This is not how he is again expanding it to Shiva. Vishesha Yoga. Apart from all these avatars, he is taken a special category, and he, as like milk is transforming into yogurt, Vishnu decided to become Shiva.
Simple.
Simple.
Okay.
Okay. So he is not different from Vishnu. Until there you understood. But now there is a difference in Jiva and the other Devatas and Vishnus and Shiva. That much you understood.
तो कृष्णा जो है उनके पास 64 क्वालिटीज हैं. ठीक है? एक जो जीव होता है वो कितनी क्वालिटीज एग्जिबिट कर सकता है? प्रभु ने एक्सप्लेन किया 50 क्वालिटीज, राइट? शिव जी जो है वो 55 तक क्वालिटीज एग्जिबिट करते हैं. और नारायण जो है वो 60 क्वालिटीज तक एग्जिबिट करते हैं। ये समझ में आया आपको? तो शिव जी जो है वो एग्जैक्टली सेम है, पर उन्होंने कुछ क्वालिटीज नहीं एग्जिबिट कर रहे हैं जो नारायण एग्जिबिट करते हैं। ऐसे नहीं है कि वो नहीं कर सकते हैं, पर वो नहीं करते हैं। यहां तक समझ में आया? तो इसकी वजह से वो है सेम, जैसे जैसे प्रभु बता रहे थे कि अनलिमिटेड वे में एक्सपैंड करना वो शिव जी नहीं करते हैं। ऐसे नहीं है कि वो नहीं कर सकते हैं, वो नहीं करते हैं।
हाँ, नहीं करते हैं,
नहीं करते हैं। इवन दो वो कर सकते हैं, पर वो एग्जिबिट नहीं करते हैं वो क्वालिटीज।
Just like Narayana can also play flute, but he does not play flute. It is only Krishna plays flute. Narayana
Yes.
can also do Ras Leela, but he does not do. Only Krishna does Ras Leela.
So when
Narayana's beauty also is great, but Krishna's beauty is reserved for only Krishna.
Krishna.
Each
That
one is
is how it is.
designated. Sorry, each one is designated a particular what do you call it?
role
Role.
or
Role,
quality?
yeah, role, exactly, yeah, role, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Prabhupada explained nicely, just like father is at home, sometimes he's wearing lungi only. He's not even wearing any suit or boot, anything. He's wearing lungi, he's very casual, reading newspaper, drinking whatever. And when he goes to office, he's a Supreme Court judge. He has to dress up in a particular way and he's very serious, no jokes, nothing. It's very serious, right? Like that, Krishna, when he's at home in Goloka Vrindavan, that's home, no formalities. Nobody worships him, no arti, puja, nothing. Everybody is jumping on his back, all that. But when he's as Narayana, he's very serious, very formal. You have to worship him as a supreme Lord. You have to, Sahasra Sirsha Purushaha. You have to glorify the Lord like that. Everybody addresses him. There is a distance. He doesn't let anybody jump on his back. So that is Krishna in the office. He is called Narayana. But when he comes to the material world, he does not do any work. He is sleeping. See, he is sleeping. In Yoga Nidra, he is sleeping. Vishnu doesn't do any work. He put all the work to all the other devatas. They will run the work.
And when
इतना तक समझ में आया? The difference in the role.
ना शिव जी जो है, शिव जी को एक स्पेशल वर्क दिया गया है इस सृष्टि के अंदर। और वो वर्क क्या है? जो प्रलय के टाइम में डेमोलिशन, जैसे अगर कोई बिल्डिंग होती है तो उसको डेमोलाइज, उसको तोड़ने के लिए एक स्पेशल कंपनी को हायर करते हैं ना, उसी तरह से जब ये सृष्टि है उसको जब बंद करना होता है, खत्म करना होता है, तो वो काम जो है वो शिव जी को दिया गया है, वो ये काम करते हैं।
So because it is so complicated and to understand and to explain, so many people tend to think all Devi Devatas are same. Kisi ko bhi puj karo, it is okay. It is not same. It is different. Everybody has a different role to play. And they are all inside this bubble only. Nobody is outside the bubble. And the only two people who are outside this bubble are Durga and Shiva. Shiva Parvati.
The thing is that क्योंकि ये इसको जैसे आप सुन रहे हो, तो आपने पहले ये सब सुना नहीं है, इसकी वजह से आपको बहुत नया लग रहा है या बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड लग रहा है। सुन सुन के क्या होएगा ना, आपको समझ में आने लगेगा। और बहुत सारे लोग वो सुनते ही नहीं है, कोई बोलने वाला नहीं है, कोई सुनने वाला भी नहीं है, दोनों ही नहीं है, बोलने वाला भी नहीं है, सुनने वाला भी नहीं है, किसी को टाइम नहीं है। इसकी वजह से सब लोग सोचते हैं सब एक ही है, किसी को भी वर्शिप करो। पर ऐसे हम अगर सोचेंगे तो इट्स लाइक ABCD पढ़ना, पर हमको आगे भी तो पढ़ना चाहिए ना, ध्यान देना चाहिए ना। तो ये पॉइंट जो है यहाँ पे वो आ रही है कि हम उसको और एक्सपैंड कर रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं, डीपली समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। Right? I think for today the
I
class
think
is
it's, you know,
quite
yeah,
a bit.
it's overload.
आप लोग को
Very
हाँ जी
पूछ ले।
गीता माता जी, हाँ जी।
Shiva was Vaishnavite, right?
अभी प्रभु जी ने बताया ना कि बबल के बाहर हैं शिव
हाँ।
जी और पार्वती जी, एंड शुरू से हम लोगों को यही मालूम है, जैसे शिव नहीं, ब्रह्मा द क्रिएटर, विष्णु द प्रिजर्वर एंड शिव द डिस्ट्रॉयर।
डिस्ट्रॉयर,
हाँ, ये बेसिक क्लास 6 में पढ़ाते थे हम लोग।
Basic.
करेक्ट करेक्ट।
द क्रिएटर, विष्णु द प्रिजर्वर एंड शिव द डिस्ट्रॉयर। तो ये
Correct.
चलो पढ़ाते
Yes.
थे।
Yes.
ये पूछ रही कि आपने कहा ना बबल के बाहर है शिव जी, तो बाकी दोनों बबल, वो थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग हो गया मुझे। एक जो बबल में आपने सब आइडेंटिटी बताई ना कि सबको इसी डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टास्क असाइंड, सब कुछ तो गॉड ने ही किया है, सबको अलग अलग एक्सपैंड भी करके काम असाइन कर। तो लेकिन शिव जी को बाहर कैसे कर दिया? वो तो उनका काम है। एंड टुडे जस्ट नाउ प्रभु जी सेड कि शिव जी जो है वो ही हैज द कैपेसिटी, लेकिन वो अपने रूप वैसे नहीं बदलते हैं, वो स्टेबल। आई एग्री, बट है तो वो इसी ग्रुप।
एक मिनट मैं जब बताती हूँ कि
बाहर कर दिया मतलब he is
एक मिनट, I'll explain.
the controller.
हाँ हाँ, तो देखिए बहुत सारे बबल्स हैं। तो इस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में बहुत सारे बबल्स हैं, और उस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में और स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड के बीच में जो स्पेस है ना, उसके अंदर उनका धाम है। मतलब ये है उनका धाम है। तो जो लोग बहुत ज्यादा शिव जी को प्रे करेंगे या देवी को प्रे करेंगे, तो उसका मतलब है, कृष्ण भगवान कहते हैं भगवद गीता में कि वो लोग सिर्फ वहां तक जा सकते हैं। जो मटेरियल वर्ल्ड जो आपने देखा ना, वो सर्कल है ना, उसके नीचे है। तो वो सारे मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में ही रहेंगे। आपने कितनी भी सेवा करी, देवी की सेवा करी, शिव जी की सेवा करी, ये सब जो है अब फिर भी इधर ही रहेंगे। पर आप अगर और ज्यादा सेवा करोगे, भगवान की सेवा करोगे, तो आप स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में जाओगे। वो पॉइंट है। और कहाँ पे ब्रह्म ज्योति जो है वो मैक्सिमम किसको मिलेगी? ज्ञानी और कर्मयोगी, ज्ञान योगी एंड अष्टांग योगी. These three will get.
Karmi never goes there.
Karmi
Karmi goes
go.
only to
Sorry.
Indraloka.
Yeah, forgot. Karmi only goes maximum up to the
Swargaloka.
Swargaloka. और जो ज्ञानी रहता है, he will go to ब्रह्म ज्योति.
Jnanis and yogis up to Brahma Jyoti.
हाँ.
And demons also are given Brahma Jyoti. So what Jnanis and yogis are looking for is not a great thing.
अभी समझ में आया कि अगर उस डीमन को भी वो इजीली मिल जाता है जब उसकी मृत्यु होएगी, तो वो क्या बेस्ट है? व्हाट इज द benefit of doing so much of tapasya and everything, because you'll get only that much, up to there only. So try to be a bhakt so that you will go into the Vaikuntha planets. That is our goal, into the Vaikuntha planets. And with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, हम लोग गोलोक वृंदावन में भी जा सकते हैं। वहां तक जाने की हमारे पास we have that ability. Tools, people, process, tool है techniques. जिसको अगर हम यूज करेंगे तो that is the point. People,
process and techniques.
Yeah. ठीक है.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु.
हरे कृष्णा. Thank you for joining and listening to whatever we are saying. Thank you so much.
No. Shiva also worships Krishna, no? No, it's not whatever. It is gaining knowledge. But this particular topic today was quite heavy. So to think in is not easy. Not easy.
Yes.
That's why I think many couldn't ask too many questions till you absorb it, and then only then the doubts will come, right?
Yes. Anju Didi, you were saying something?
Yeah.
Shiva even worships Krishna, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I read that sloka, right? Shiva
So
is
in-
filled with Krishna and Krishna is filled with Shiva in his heart.
So that's
He's the
what they
first
exhibited.
Vaishnava.
Ramachandra and Shivaji, that is the exhibition that they exhibited like that. Remember?
That's why I think
People
during
get confused. Oh, Rama also
yeah.
is worshipping Shiva. So
Yeah.
Shiva should be great.
Yeah.
Shiva was
Because
the
Krishna
first
says
Vaishnava.
that. Krishna says that I am always constantly, my devotees are in my heart.
No, that's why I think during crossing the ocean, to go to Lanka, he worshipped Shiva, right? That's how Rameshwar came.
Rameshwaram.
Am I right?
Yeah.
That's how Rameshwaram came. So he worshipped him, and then he got inclined or whatever to go ahead, and he will gain victory. So that is how he got the Vanar Sena ka help, and he could cross and go to Lanka. So similarly, I think, even Shiva, I think worship, I'm not sure of that story, where even he worshipped Ram, and they are kind of one. So that is how that little bit, that is stuck over there. So today's class is more heavy. So then it is a little difficult to absorb it.
Yes, yes, yes. But if you read more, actually listen to the class one more time, and we'll try to send you the text where everything is there, all these, whatever Prabhu read, so that you will get idea, when you read it yourself, you'll understand better. You need to do that. So, which is the source from where Prabhu is telling all this. So it will be nice for you to learn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
welcome. Hare Krishna. So we'll Hare Krishna. Anybody wants to say anything else? Mamta Mataji, आपको कुछ कहना है?
When I want to ask, I want to
बहुत
ask one
in
question.
depth meaning था, मतलब कि वो समझना डाइजेस्ट होना अभी थोड़ा सा मुश्किल लगे. मैं फिर से सुना पड़ेगा वो YouTube पर.
Sure.
आप
My
डालोगे
sister,
ना अभी रिकॉर्डिंग?
हम डाली हुई है ऑलरेडी, ग्रुप में डाल दिया है, तो आप लोग देख सकते हैं. हाँ, sure. My sister Anju wants to ask something.
See, when we do Sankalpa and we are doing some puja, so when they say that Jambu Deepe, Bharatkhande, so what does that Jambu Deep mean, and what does this Jambu Deep mean? Same.
We are in the same Jambu Deep.
So you mean to say we are already in that we are qualified? So we are already in.
No, we are in this material world. We are talking about the geography.
Jambu
Dvipa is a Dvipa. It's a Jambu Dvipa is in this material world.
Okay.
The slice is there, no? The Bhuloka slice is there, no? Inside that there is a Jambu Dvipa. We are in that Dvipa. So supposing somebody wants to say, I am in India.
Resident.
So, resident of that place. So you will tell like that, I am particularly in this place. I am staying in this part of India, like that. So when we are talking about
Jambu Dvipe, Laksha Dvipe, Salmaliva Dvipe, Kusha Dvipe, Karuncha Dvipe.
So like we are here in the Jambu Deep.
We are in the Jambu Dweep.
माताजी ये जम्बू द्वीप इंडिया का एंशिएंट नेम भी है. हिस्टोरिकल
खाली एक्चुअली इसमें सिर्फ इंडिया नहीं है. पॉइंट ये है कि ये जो स्लाइस है ना, ये जो भूलोक का स्लाइस है ना, इसके अंदर बहुत सारे प्लैनेट्स हैं. हम उसमें से एक जो ये सोलर सिस्टम है वो एक है जिसके अंदर अर्थ एक प्लैनेट है.
भारतवर्षा है.
भारतवर्षा.
So all these names you can't read, but all these are other, the names that we all hear inside Jambu Dvipa.
So no, I think Yeah. You can't read it. It's
You
not
can't read.
expanding fully. Inside that Bhuloka, like in that,
Yeah,
so many dvipas, so many names are there.
yeah. There is some other place.
So now the astrology is gone to that level that they are able to see other planets like Earth. Till now they were thinking there is no other planet where people can live. So now they are able to find also, they are with their new telescopes and all, that such places are also there, just like this Earth planet. Like that, there are more places. So that already Bhagavatam is saying. So we are one of that place. So when we are saying Jambudvipe, Bharatakhande, like that, we are telling that we are in this particular place and we are praying to you. That is what we are telling. We are qualifying the statement where I am.
Sankalpa.
We are giving our address.
Yeah,
Address.
our address.
Like
I am in
Aadhaar
this
card.
place. Aadhaar card. I am in this place and I am this person. I'm born in this family, in this Gotra, and I am praying to you like that.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Here, these other names are here.
Yeah. Where is the Jambu, this thing?
The first one is Jambudvipa. Middle is
Jambudvipa. Meru Parvat. Okay. Okay, so for now, I think this is very big amount of load of information.
These are all different dimensions. When you see Mandakini, the Ganges is flowing. It's flowing through the Meru Parvata, but Earth, Sun is here. So there are so many. It's a different, multi-dimensional. You can't really perceive this.
We don't know the original Ganga.
Even
that
to
is
see the
flowing.
material world, you need mystical powers.
Yeah. No, also everything is not in the way that we are seeing in this 3D. There are so
it's
many
not 3D. That's the point.
Yeah. There are different dimensions in which, like Ganga is there. You can't actually see how Ganga is actually flowing.
Yeah.
That is in a different dimension. So
it's history, geography, and science together.
yeah, yes. That is Krishna consciousness. Very nice way to explain it.
Actually, it is a fact.
Yeah. So that
See,
is why
this
we say,
movie
no, this is.
come, 1 minute, please. This movie which is come, Kerala Story, it is so true that we have the awareness of our Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, our Purans. We have not studied, we have not been taught to study also.
Yes.
See, these people, I should not be saying, I think it's safe to talk here. These people, Muslims or Christians, they are studying their Bible and their Quran. So they are so strong. Why we are so fear people? डरावने क्यों हम लोग क्यों इतना डरते हैं? Because we are not able to speak, not because we have not studied our Purans.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So important for us. We should bring awareness to our children.
Yes.
And we have to force them, and right from the from 5 years of age itself.
Yes, that actually what happened, our Gurukul system, we had the highest number of Gurukulas in the whole world. So every village was a Gurukula. And British came and told Gurukula is not a class. It is not, it is demolished, and they said it is not school. These people are unpad, they don't have any education system, and they told the whole world that we are really, really backward.
Actually, when I met one family, a Christian family, she was telling me that this schooling system that is there in the whole world, which British especially, made it big, they've got that idea only from India, from our Gurukul system. They destroyed our Gurukuls and they understood that this is the way to teach. And so they kept all their schools along with the churches. What did they do? They did the same thing. They removed our thing and they put theirs. So what happened to our temples? We don't have any. It is broken down completely.
Yeah.
It's broken down completely.
That's why it's all convent system. We have to go to convent schools.
And then, because if you're studied in convent, you will get jobs. And people all became, materially this thing. So they all decided that we want to put their children in convent schools. So this
See,
is
like
all.
Anju Didi is telling, this is geography and history and all together astronomy. It's a fact. You see all the dimensions, formulas,
Mathematics
everything,
also.
or mathematics, everything is given in the entire structure.
Yes.
And they're all, now they're measuring and they're saying, yeah, it is correct.
It's coming to the same numbers.
Our shlokas or Puranas, they have an impact on our brain.
Yes.
On our soul.
The Sanskrit language.
This is a medicine, this chant, Hare Krishna,
Yes.
Hare Rama, Mahamantra. This is like a medicine for us, which I've experienced. It's really, I was so disturbed and in a bad shape in health. Today, when I sat and I chanted, I felt so much better. So this is the best medicine. And our shlokas, our Puranas, they are the best for our intelligence also.
Yeah, it purifies our intelligence actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We get naturally
We have
cleansed
to
and purified.
That is why the Sanskrit language is made in such a way that it increases our brain capacity, our understanding, everything increases. So that is the way the Sanskrit language itself, it is, made. So I think with this, we will stop the class. And any other points anybody wants to share?
No wonder they say when a girl is pregnant, when she's pregnant, she should hear and study Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana.
Yes.
It has a great impact.
Yes.
It's very important.
Yes.
The way our world is going, it is really, we have to bring this importance in our families, first in our families.
Yes. Very true. Very true.
Okay,
so with
nice
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So with this, we will stop the class. We'll chant 3 times.